First Equal Films. Let's have a talk about how we got to this point in our first feature film, Urban Undertow. About 2 years ago, I did a small video speaking about the difficulties of making a film. And at that time, I believed it wasn't so much the money, it wasn't so much the equipment, even though equipment is very expensive. I believe the biggest task to overcome at that time was getting everybody on the same schedule. And I mean your actors, your locations, everybody's schedules. Even if you have a regular job, trying to schedule time off so you could actually shoot your film. It's just a lot to manage. But I was blessed to have a brother that's a professional photographer. His name is Jerome Michener, and he runs J. Mitch Photography. I was able to have him come aboard as a DP. With his professional experience as a photographer, he was able to advise me on lens choices, scene selections, different aspect ratios, as well as lighting choices. I was also fortunate enough to run into Maurice Hopkins. We had been working together for a few years, and I never knew he was into filmmaking. Turns out, this guy has written and sold scripts. Originally from California, but now living in Maryland, I was able to bring him on as a creative director. I have lots of ideas in my head of how I want my scenes to flow, but all the time that doesn't translate well to the actors. That's where Maurice comes in. He speaks the language of the actors. I can always count on him to get my thoughts and my ideas through to the actors and actresses. He is truly gifted in what he does. And then there's Alyssa. She's in our film Urban Undertow, but she's also my casting director. Alyssa has single-handedly recruited multiple actors and actresses for our film. She's an author, a clothing designer, a fashion icon, as well as an artist manager. Whenever we needed replacements for our film, Alyssa has always been able to just make a few phone calls and just make it happen. We had replacements. So, after 2 years of production, I've come to the conclusion that if you want to make a film, you could have all the gear, all the money, the best locations, but none of that matters if you don't have a team. Would I recommend doing this all over again? If I had the chance to do it all over again, would I? Of course I would. Making the film is so rewarding. There are times, when, it's tough. It's hard. You don't know how you're going to get things done. The weather's not cooperating. I really don't like being outside in the cold weather. But overall, I have a group of actors and actresses that are very, very dedicated. They're very, very talented. They're hardworking. And at the end of the day, that's all you can really ask for. So I would definitely do it again. I plan on doing it again. As soon as this film is finished, I'm already working on my next film. So write your script, hire your actors, get your team, and shoot your film.